Hey everyone, welcome to Kuala Lumpur International Airport Terminal 1. Today, we will be taking Malaysia Airlines in economy back to Perth, Australia. Let's get one thing out of the way before we continue, and that is tonight's flight has been delayed by 3 hours as advised by Malaysia Airlines. By the time we found out, we were already in the car, so here we are with extra time at the airport. To finish checking in, you can go to these self-check-in machines to get your baggage tags and boarding passes. Follow the steps, stick your baggage tags to your luggages, and head over to the bag drop area to send them off. If you don't want to do this, you can of course still go to the regular counters, which however may have a queue. With that out of the way, it's time to get some food before leaving Malaysia. Of course, the airport has plenty of options available, so make sure you indulge in your cravings before you go. As I do have extra time, let's go see what's going on at the viewing area. Inside here, you can pretty much view the entire airport. At the domestic side, it looks pretty busy with plenty of Malaysia Airlines and boutique aircraft waiting to depart. To go to immigration and security, follow the signs to the international departures area where you will find the escalators down to the immigration hall. Tonight, we will be departing from gate C1 located at the satellite terminal. The aero trains are almost complete and are due for completion by the end of January 2025. For now, shuttle buses will operate and they are very efficient with buses coming every few minutes. The journey to the satellite terminal only takes around 5 minutes. In this short trip, you can get up close with aircraft on the way. And here we are. The satellite terminal is pretty unique in that it is detached from the main terminal. Its main purpose is to serve international flights for Malaysia Airlines as well as other full service carriers. Like the main terminal, there are plenty of shops to explore. With so much time before the flight, we unexpectedly tried out the Kepler Club. This is a rest facility with private sleeping pods. They charge by the hour, or you can book longer hours in a package. Tonight, we tried for 1 hour, which costs 50 Malaysian ringgit. This includes access to the shower. Not bad if you ask me. Looking inside the pod, there is a roller blind at the end for privacy, and to the side there is a TV, benchtop and display unit. The display units provides information about the Kepler Club as well as the ability to extend your stay. Further down, there is also flight information as well as general reading material. PowerPoints and USB ports are of course provided as well as a control panel to set alarms, fans and adjust lighting. Overall, I found the space to be almost like a mini home and would recommend if you need to take some time out. After that quick rest, it's time to head back into the airport. Checking the TV screens, I noticed our departure gate has now changed from C1 to C26. It's about half an hour before the gate opens and you can see in big red writing the delayed status. After going in, we were informed the flight was delayed due to a late departure from Adelaide. Here she is, our aircraft tonight, an Airbus A330-300 registered as 9 Mike Tango Mike. This aircraft is 11.6 years old. After waiting for another hour, it's finally time for boarding. Entering the aircraft, I received a friendly welcome. The cabin crew then directed me to my seat. Tonight, I'm at seat 20A. This seat just misses out on the extra pitch available in the earlier rows. It has a standard 32 inches of pitch and a width of 17.3 inches. The windows are blocked with condensation, but you can see we are seated around the middle of the left wing. In front is the 9-inch in-flight entertainment system, and it is actually the reason for this 4-hour delay. Turns out, the entire entertainment system is broken and they tried to spend a few hours in Adelaide and then here in KL to fix it. To be honest, I'm not surprised this broke as they look awfully similar to the outdated ones used in Qantas, which I am not a fan of. Moving on to what you get in economy, a blanket, pillow and headphones are provided as standard. In the seat pockets, you will of course find the in-flight magazine as well as the A330 safety card. Finally, below the display is the IFE controller, and to the side of this is a standard USB-A port. Alright, after so many hours, we are finally on the way to Perth. Soon after takeoff, the cabin crew handed out the Australian arrival cards. Pretty soon, these will be replaced by a digital version similar to Malaysia, Singapore or Japan. Unfolding the tray table, we get a clean and big space. Drinks were then offered, in which I got the orange juice. In a surprising event, the cabin crew announced they have resolved the issue with the in-flight entertainment services. Trying out the unit, it is still unfortunately not fully operational, as you can see with the intense lag. When trying to play a movie, the unit completely freezes. The only thing functional on the display is the flight information text. I guess that's better than nothing, but ultimately, I had my hopes up for a fully functional unit. 1 hour later, the meal service was beginning. Tonight, I selected the roasted chicken with vegetables. This comes with a slice of pandan cake, a chickpea salad, bread, and crackers. For drinks, I got lemonade, and for extra, a bottle of water is provided. A tough plastic cutlery set is provided, which is fantastic to use. Lifting the lid off, here's a close-up of the main dish. It is generously portioned and looks delicious. Starting with the bread and butter, it was fairly ordinary as you would expect. The roast chicken, however, is packed full of flavor and was tender. For the chickpea cold dish, it was refreshing and I surprisingly enjoyed it. My favorite, however, was the pandan cake. It was delicate, fluffy, and not too sweet. Taking a quick look at the lavatory, it was standard in size and there is nothing special to report. All that's left is to count down the last few hours before arriving at Perth. I was also surprised the cabin lights were not dimmed on this overnight flight. Fast forward to a few hours later, with the limited information I have, we are 90 minutes away from Perth. To close out the flight, let's go through today's ratings. Starting with the cabin crew, they were friendly and helpful to passengers. I did notice, however, there was some tension between a few of them during the meal service. Other than that, nothing else to comment on, so I would give them a 7 out of 10. For food and drinks, this was the best part of the flight. I thoroughly enjoyed the meal provided and the generous portions. This gets a 9 out of 10. Next, for comfort, this was an area that didn't perform well tonight. The in-flight entertainment system was broken, as we all know, but strangely, the cabin lights were not dimmed at all during the flight. This made it more difficult to get some sleep for passengers and certainly reduced the score of this category. The economy seats were comfortable enough, but overall, I'm giving this a disappointing 3 out of 10. For timeliness, this only gets a 1 out of 10 as we are scheduled to land in Perth 4 hours behind schedule. Malaysia Airlines took a gamble tonight and spent a few hours in Adelaide and then a few more in KL trying to fix the entertainment system. This unfortunately didn't work out, and so we are left with a 4-hour delay as well as a non-functional in-flight entertainment system. I would consider this delay to be significant, however, I'm giving them 1 point as they did inform passengers a couple of hours before the flight. Adding everything up, we get a very average score of 5 out of 10 tonight. After a couple of pretty good flights with Malaysia Airlines, this one unfortunately is below expectations. Welcome to Perth International Airport. I hope you enjoyed this review. Do you love aviation and traveling? If so, please remember to subscribe before leaving to ensure you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and be sure to leave a like. Take care and see you in the next video.